very many people playing on controller in this tournament, about 5 or 6. Top 10?
Yeah, there's three of them. There's 3 of them. Yeah, I saw Trapped, Dylan, Trapped, Brezzo, and Esh is up there in top 10. So that's 3 OCE controller players of the 5 that are here. That is ridiculous. All in top 10, and Trapped being number 1 of those lists. So that's pretty ridiculous that goes in this game. And we're seeing Trapped there in the bottom right as I was saying that. And we have Eyes on Symmetrical in the top right. Thank you from the production team. We've already got Eyes on 1 and 2.
Big Shield got his minis. He's saying, you know what? I'm going to go farm in other pastures right now.
We have Colt taking a fight here against, I'm not quite sure who the name is right now. I can't see it properly. We have Colt trying to take this fight out there, but I know Sweaty, there was 2 Asian players involved. He's going to the region. The edit comes out from Colt, getting some serious damage. Colt trying to find his way into this one. Has the green tack, and he had no ranged weapon, though. Luckily, he found himself in a close range engagement. All he had there was the shotgun and the harpoon, but it's all he needed. Yeah,
that harpoon is so strong with its ability to take the wooden walls. You can see Muselk here, unfortunately, very, very low against Ghost. Trapped. He's going to be pushing up. Muselk is going to be taken out. Unfortunately for him, Ghost Trapped gets the better of him, and that is an elimination for Trapped right away at the beginning of match 2.
Yeah, Trapped is extending his lead now up to 16. If Symmetrical hasn't found an early game elimination, he's still going to definitely be in the lead with that one. And now he's cleared out the people around him. Jinx here on low ground, went down on Storm. He's going up against Sozman here, a fellow OCE player. Soz going down. One of our World Cup solo qualifiers struggling to get a foot into the tournament. Jinx finding his footing now with his first elimination in game 2, but he's not out of the hot water yet. I can see on that minimap he has someone pushing straight towards him on the bridge. Heard that fight and maybe wants to come in and third party it, but Jinx is pretty healthy after that fight. He could take another one, but he's probably going to hopefully avoid it. Whoever has done the least amount of damage in the lobby will take 10 damage per second for 5 seconds or until they do more damage. So without going too much into it, it's basically so these lobbies that are incredibly full of players like right now, 70 players alive, it puts more pressure on them to do some damage and fight. You can't just get in. Wait, seeing Trapped go down in the feed to Eshes. Esh is one of those other controller players in the top 10. Just took down Trapped. OCE on OCE. The leader right now is out of here. I don't think he's going to be able to hold on to his lead into the next game then.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, it is going to be difficult to come back, but here we have Posk.
Yeah, Posk, yep, we got Posk here, trying to take this fight on low ground. Sinks above him, one of the OCE pros. He's got no shield and no meds though, unfortunately. Only with a blue tack and Storm's on him. He needs to take a fight now. He can't get out of this without taking this fight. 28 health, he's taking 1 damage per second, trying to find his way into Posk. Looking a little bit dazed and confused right now. Doesn't know where he is, and with 20 seconds to go until he's going to go down, he needs to find him fast.
Time is ticking, and so is his health. He's not going to be able to make it into the next zone, like you said. He isn't, unfortunately, going to get the first shot off on his opponent. Posk ends up taking out Sync. Looks easy for him right there.
Yeah, Sync went down there, unfortunately. Bit of misposition there. We see Desire on the feed. Going to maybe hold someone fresh. One of the winner of yesterday. Crowd favors. You can hear them cheering right now on 13 health. Not in a good way, though, but he can win this one. No, he's got no materials at all. Going up against Squeaks, a fellow OCE player. A beautiful pre-fire there. Got the shot in right before Squeaks took in the right-hand peak. He had him so low. He had him on 30 health, and Squeaks with the disrespect Mr. Fresh Asian. And he's getting booed from the crowd. They did not like that one. It is a competitive game mode, guys. You've got to get excited when you get your eliminations. You've got to get yourself excited. Posk and Desire, and again, Posk gets out of the frying pan into the fire. Desire has taken a fight with, I'm pretty sure, everyone we have watched so far this game.
Yeah, he's definitely asserting dominance here at the solo tournament today. It is, again, a more aggressive playstyle in this region than what we've seen in others, but he is out of match as well. 500 of each is going to be gone very quickly.
Desire goes down. He got third party from Worthy. Worthy taking him out, pushing forward. This is one of the wild cards coming into today. If you don't follow the OCE region, Worthy's normally a player who plays on about 60 to 70 ping. Very big disadvantage. He comes from Western Australia, the servers being on the other coast. And let's see if today, on the same settings as everyone else, can he dominate? He's definitely one that I want to look out for. And based on that loadout, if he doesn't go wrong here, he's going to close out this game. 2 floppers, an epic pump, a burst rifle, and an SMG. This is pretty much my favorite loadout. The 6 nades as well. See if they come into play here on the edge of zone. You talked earlier about needing to close this fight out. He has to close it out fast, though. 25 seconds till that zone comes in, and we can't even see on the minimap how far away it is.
Yeah, if he's on the fast side of this circle, making the rotations and using those floppers sooner than what he needs to is going to be detrimental. But you can see him actually disengaging, making...
Some player we didn't see, which I've obviously picked as one of the favorites to win today, I think is most people's favorite. He's taking shots on Radius, proving why he's the favorite. We see Radius needs to do some damage, but Benji Fishy is the one playing aggressively, takes all the shield off Radius. He's almost got him. Spraz going for edits now. This is the problem. There's so many players so close. Benji Fishy needs to close this out, but he's playing it so smart to stay on ultimate low ground. A lot of people often going for high ground. The higher you are in lobbies like this, the more people can see you. Where you see it is right now, if he takes a fight, everyone in lobby can see him. Where Benji Fishy is, he's on the ultimate low ground, doesn't have that positional advantage, but he's going to get third-partied way less. Knocks Radius down onto his level. Going to try and find his way in if he can. Radius cannot find purchase. And Storm Surge looks like it's in effect right now. I saw it is Storm Surge is now active. Radius is going to take 10 damage per second for the next 5 seconds. And as soon as you see someone getting hit with that purple lightning bolt animation, you push them aggressively. You know that they're getting taken out by Storm or by you, one of the two. And now he's above though. He did enough damage to get above the threshold.
Yeah, and you can see here Radius just using the natural cover to try to rotate because he doesn't have a ton of builds left, 47 left to his name. This is going to come down to the wire for a lot of these guys. The 1500 mat cap gets expended so quickly in these final zones.
Yeah, definitely. That's why with the no rotation in the solos, you only have 1500 mats. You've got to be really smart. You can choose to rotate late and you can use other people's build to push them in, but that means someone might get ahead of you. They're already in zone. They can look back and they're definitely going to hold you out of that zone. So we'll see. We have our half-half coming out here. On that north side, I talked about how congested the southwest side was earlier, and they don't get zoned. So now all those players in the southwest have to rotate to this northern zone, and Squeaks gets to do his best to hold them out. Squeaks taking some shots on fellow OC player Gubos. He's trying to get the nades out there as well. Let's see if he can. Poss using those trees for cover, which is a beautiful choice of movement. He doesn't even pay attention to above him, focusing too hard on the players outside of zone. Didn't know there was someone else in zone above him, and it's Zayt trying to find his purchase on this game. One of the international favorites who didn't have a great first game. I believe he went into this one on 0 points. Let's see if he can come back those 6 rounds. There's plenty of time to do it. Symmetrical, the winner from last game, hasn't picked up any eliminations yet, but he's getting closer and closer to those crucial placement points. We have some materials placed. Symmetrical has been building a fortress here. 6,424 materials placed so far. We're seeing a lot of the names we expect up there as well. Symmetrical keeping himself nice and safe. And again, this south side is so congested, and the zone pulls northwest again. So every single time everyone gets pushed into the zone, it has gone as far away as it possibly can. Symmetrical having to run. He's got 31 builds, but he wants to save as many as he can.
And if you notice on the right-hand side there was a little bit of information. Symmetrical also has the most build damage as well, so he's putting in an absolute clinic, but he does get taken down to only 10 health. He is going to have the flopper. It's going to bring him up to 60, but he is going to have to think quickly here. Now, does he box up and try to play passively, or does he go for an elimination and hopefully get that 50 health and shield?
He needs an elimination here. He's only got 5 builds left. He's below Storm Surge as well. No, he's above. Sorry, it just ticked back over. So he's above Storm Surge, but only by 29. With 6 builds happy to rotate from zone, we can see this beautiful bird's eye view here of all these players scrambling to get to that zone. We see Benji Fishy go down, unfortunately, on the feed. Jinx on the backside as well. All these players on the backside looking a little bit bad. Zayt's on the high ground, just tarping in though. Zayt using that high ground. No one can see him. He's got full control right now. He's going to focus on this player on second height. Rezo there is on second height. He wants to make sure he can hold that, put some suppression down. Doesn't have the rockets to drop, but he can do enough with that AR. He's only got 73 bullets though, and he keeps firing, gets knocked down. Going to build back up and try and hold it. I don't know about this one. He's contesting height with only 12 builds. Rezo chooses to go back down there. He knows he had the advantage, and that's what costs him. He gets beamed in the back.
Unbelievable. He did make that split-second decision to go for high ground, but it did not pay off very well for him. Now we're down to 17 players. We have Zayt here back on high ground. All of these players are going to be getting placement points at this point. Looter is unfortunately going to be taking some damage. Zayt is controlling this high ground.
He is, and he's training, like I say, he's focusing second height. Every time someone tries to go for it, to put any pressure on him, he takes them down. He only has 23 builds, though, needs to be careful. He's going to have to push down on one of these eliminations and get some mats, or he's going to have to give up high ground. Epic Whale back there, one of our favorites from today with Zayt. We're seeing a pretty clean split. No, we have 3 NA players, 2 OC, 2 NA, 1 Europe, 2 OC. They're trying to close this one out. Zayt's on the high ground, Epic Whale down there as well. Nyrock's going down. Let's see how this one closes out. EU is out of this match. It's 2 NA versus 3 OC. Looter's down there. Zayt's trying to find his way in. He's run out of mats though. He's running really low. 4. The fall damage. He can't catch himself. Epic Whale, Christ still is on Christ on 12 points now, trying to find the shots on Looter. He can't finish it off. He misses the shot point blank. Right now we have Looter pushing forward. He's trying to take him down. He's trying to find him if he can. He can't see him. Slayer's out in Storm. I think he must have meds. Looter needs to find a shot on this one. I don't know if Slayer has floppers. He can't see him. There he is rotating in. You have to think Looter closes it out. He closed out game 1 yesterday in the trio Pro-Am, and he closes out game 2 in the solos, finishing on what looks like 19 points with 3 eliminations that game. We talked talked about land experience. Luda has 0 land experience until yesterday, and look how he comes out on top. We have him on the screen soon. That was amazing.
To our leaderboard, Nyrox up there, 12 place points, 10 elimination points, 22 in total. Luda manages to knock himself back up there into second place. Not bad at all. Symmetrical, the winner of match number 1, currently sitting in third.
Yeah, and this is definitely not surprising, seeing Nyrox on the top spot. The only question is he going to be able to hold on to that number 1 placement? We've got Trapped, who's been playing very aggressively, but very well. He's got 16 total points right now. Then we have Brezo, Alice, Kaiser, Esh, Bola, Epic Whale. Epic Whale coming up the ranks as well. Great to see. He placed 3rd place at World Cup Solo, so that's not surprising as well. We're starting to see a lot of players that perhaps didn't perform so well in the first game, kind of adjusting, settling in, and now bringing it in this next game.
We head across to page number 2, Forbes, Worthy Geese. We take a look there, Elevates down to 27th. Benji Fishy did pretty well yesterday. Obviously one of those big pros we had high expectations for. Currently on 6 points, only 1 elimination point so far. Probably not the start he was looking for either. Jordan, one of the 2 X2 twins in there. Wonder where Jesse's sitting. We might have to wait for a little bit more. Any standouts as we go through to 60th place here?
Jesse was actually not too far from Jordan.
Oh,
he was on that last leaderboard, so it's going to be a little bit of a rivalry between those two. They are brothers. They are going to have that sibling rivalry coming out onto the next screen here. We have Mr. Fresh Asian coming up in 61st place. Unfortunately, he is playing very aggressively today, so he may have to adapt. Cease has moved up the leaderboard quite a bit. And then finally on the last page here, we've got a bunch of our content creators, unfortunately, on there.
All I'm going to say is...